Here we have our 3-gallon wet dry project vacuum from Ryobi. It's part of their 18-volt 1 Plus lineup, as you see on the box there. And we picked ours up refurbished because it's a little cheaper that way. But this is just a really good thing to add to the collection. For me, this is great because I can use it in my service vehicle when I go out to work on equipment. And it's compact. It doesn't take up much room like the bigger shop vac does. And it's lightweight. And it's a wet or dry vacuum, so that's always a good thing to have on hand. But about the vacuum cleaner here, you can see it has the handle that locks down or folds up to make it easy to carry around, or if you got to hold it while you're using it. And the hose is right here on the top, mounted on there. The hose itself has a good bit of stretch to it, so it will extend out. And then the end of the hose, you can use it like this, or it comes with 2 attachments. We have the wide flared out end here for doing like carpet and stuff like that, wide areas. And then back here it has the flatter nozzle mounted back here. So everything is convenient. It's all right there in one easy to carry, easy to store unit, so you can't complain about that. Again, space saving, and it's a very handy one to have, especially if you're working on stuff all the time or need to clean up a lot of stuff after you're done. Inside, it's just an empty plastic tub here that everything goes into. There's a clip on the front and another clip on the back, just like that. Undo them, and there you go. This is where all your dirt's at, or water, depending on what you're sucking up. And underneath the top, there's your paper filter, just like on a shop vac. You can take that out. You can tap it on the ground a few times to clean out some of the thick stuff in there if the vacuum cleaner's not working properly. And you need to know where that's at so you can take that out if you're sucking up any kind of liquids. But everything is real simple and real streamlined. Not a whole lot to go wrong with this thing. Not a lot of maintenance or anything like that. Just latch the top on there, clip the clips, and then it's ready to use. Now, we bought this as a bare tool. I guess sometimes they have them in kits where you get a battery with it or something, but ours came refurbished, and since we already have a bunch of batteries, we didn't opt to pay the higher price to get another battery. So I'll go grab myself a battery here to put in this thing, and then we'll show you how it works. I'm going to clean up some of this little debris here on the bench so I can get started on my next project. Now, before I turn this thing on, one thing I will say about this Ryobi 3-gallon wet dry shop vac is it is a little noisy. It's just like a regular, the big shop vac, whether it's the electric one or the battery powered Ryobi one, like we showed you before in another video. It does make some noise. It's not a big deal if you're used to shop vacs, but if you're thinking this is going to be like a I can't even think of a brand now. Like a regular in-house vacuum cleaner. It's not. It's not going to be that quiet. But we're going to suck up this stuff here on the workbench and just give you an idea of how this thing works. have the Ryobi battery in here. This is one of the other things I wish was a little bit different on this. I wish it was like the 18 volt stereo, the boom box that we showed you before in another video, where when you take the battery out, I wish it had the spot here to plug an extension cord into it. I think that'd be very handy. You know, if you're using this and the battery goes dead or you don't have a battery, it still gives you an option to use it another way. Because around our place, sometimes the batteries are all dead and you gotta wait for one to be charged up. So just something to think about. And if you're listening out there, anybody from Ryobi, maybe that's something you want to add later on, you know, change the production of this thing and add that in there where you can put a cord in here and plug it in. But even without that, still a very handy tool. Very easy to use. Like I said, I carry this in my service vehicle if I want to go out to work on equipment. It's great at removing a lot of the loose dirt and debris off of the stuff before you take it apart. So that does it here for our look at our Ryobi 3-gallon wet dry vac. Again, part of the 18 volt 1 Plus lineup from Ryobi. If you get out to your local Ryobi retail place, Home Depot or anywhere like that, be sure to check one out. As you can see, it does a really good job. We used it here in a couple different manners, and it worked well in all of them. So that's going to do it. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.